Hi Toeic students, Toeic learners, Toeic lovers, Toeic haters. I'm Tristan, and today we're going to look at a Toeic question that many students get wrong, and they don't have to. So let's jump right into the question. Here it is. Now take your time to look at this question. Think about what the answer could be. Okay, to get this answer, you must read the entire sentence. Do not stop at the blank. You will get this question wrong. All right, so to get this answer, we have to understand the main subject and verb in this sentence. The main subject is the city. The main verb is has yet to be decided. Because of this, we can eliminate be immediately. Why? Well, you cannot go subject verb as a subject. You cannot go subject verb verb. A subject needs to be a noun form. For example, if I say I watch movies relaxes me, this is wrong because I'm saying I watch movies is my subject. But I watch, which is subject verb, cannot be a subject. You could say watching movies relaxes me. That's great. Or you could say it relaxes me when I watch movies. So if we look at this Toeic question, if I said the city will host next year's convention has yet to be decided, I am using the city will host as my subject. Subject verb cannot be a subject. Okay, so that would be wrong. We know be is wrong. At this point, we need to start thinking about adjective clauses, or some people call them relative clauses. This is a clause, so subject verb, that describes a noun. Let's look at some examples of adjective clauses. The channel that he created is called common ESL mistakes. So the adjective clause is that he created. The main clause in this sentence is the channel is called ESL mistakes. That he created is an adjective clause. It is describing the channeled. Let's look at another example. The building where I work will be torn down. So, the main subject is the building. Will be torn down is the verb. Where I work is the adjective clause. Now, I have an older lesson. I put this in the comment section below on adjective clauses. Please check that out. It goes into great detail. Okay, so what can we eliminate next? Well, the answer is D. Why? Well, where cannot be a subject in an adjective clause. It is a prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase means it will start with at, in, on, plus noun. Now, let me give you an example, because that's confusing. The country is Saudi Arabia. It exports the most oil in the world. So, the country that exports the most oil in the world is Saudi Arabia. So that exports the most oil in the world is an adjective clause. It is describing the country. That is the subject because you're saying that exports. Saudi Arabia exports. So here I could use that or which because they can be subjects. Where is not a subject. Let's look at another example. The country that she visited last year was Saudi Arabia. That she visited last year is my adjective clause. It is describing the country. Here, I would say I visit Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia, or that, is the object because subject visits the object. Saudi Arabia is the object, so I can use that or which. I won't use where. Now, if we look at this sentence, the country where she lived for 2 years was Saudi Arabia. Now, we can use where here because I don't live country, I live in a country. I live in a country. So where signifies prepositional phrase like in, at, on. Where is not a subject or an object. So if we say with this TOEIC question, where will host, this is wrong because we're using where as the subject. Subject will host. I cannot use where as the subject. Okay, now we have two options left, A or B. What should we eliminate? Well, the answer is A. Why? It all is related to reduced adjective clauses. Once again, check out the link down below for a detailed lesson on these. The original sentence was, the city, which or that, will host next year's convention has yet to be decided. That is the original sentence. Remember, I am using which or that will host because where is not a subject. To create a reduced adjective clause, when I have subject verb, and my subject is that, and my verb is will host, remove the subject and turn the verb into ing. This is called a reduced adjective clause. Here's an example. The people who worked at the company were unhappy with management. So my adjective clause is who worked at the company. I can reduce this by taking out who, which is the subject, and turning the verb worked into ing. So the people working at the company were unhappy with management. Let's look at another example. The people who will participate in the event have already signed up. So who is my subject and will participate is my verb. I take out who and I turn will participate into participating. That is a reduced adjective clause. The people participating in the event have already signed up. Let's look at this question for TOEIC again. The original is, the city which will host next year's convention has yet to be decided. And has yet to verb means hasn't verbed yet. So if I say, I haven't watched the movie, another way to say this is I have yet to watch the movie. But let's go back to this. The city which will host next year's convention has yet to be decided. So I take out which, and will host turns to ing. The city hosting next year's convention has yet to be decided. So here the answer is B. Okay, this was a difficult TOEIC question. We went over it quickly, so you might want to watch this lesson twice to get a better idea. Once again, check the link below in the comment section for more details about reduced adjective clauses. This is very important for TOEIC and all forms of English. Well, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.